Shane.
I'm Glory.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw our tweet, but it's a surprise that we went live 18 minutes after we were supposed to. So, fuck, I gotta put the Highwind interview in the goddamn thing. I swear to God, I hate it here. Alright, let's talk about some music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
music.
4 years strong. They just keep on dropping singles left and right, even though they're dropping an album in like 2 weeks, so they should stop.
Yep.
So their new song, "Learn to Love the Lie," dropped on February 11th, and I don't know about you, but I didn't like it as much as the other singles. Like, I vibed hard with talking myself in circles. But so what you think about it, Chloe?
It was, I kind of liked it, actually. Like, it was probably my favorite off of the playlist, because it's kind of a mixture of, like, you know, drums and guitars and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not, like, still, like, harder than normal stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's usually, like, the kind of music that I tend to lean to in these types of scenarios, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's good.
I thought it was good. It's not my favorite though, but like, it's good.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then that stinking album is coming out in what? 11 days?
11
Something like
days.
that. 11 days. Yeah. And then I'll see them a week after that. It's pretty quirky.
It's very quirky.
It's very quirky, but yeah, like I said, talking myself in circles and is my favorite right now. And Brain Pain has been growing on me. I didn't like it so much when it first came out, but that's been growing on me, so that's quirky.
Yeah, that one's a good one. That's a good one.
So Melanie Key Smash.
Sorry, I didn't feel like writing out her whole name, but you know who she is.
Yeah.
Melanie Martinez.
Melanie Martinez. You already know who Melanie Martinez is. She did a song, and Copycat, featuring someone with the last name of Whack. Where the fuck did Glory go?
Oh my god, my computer is like dying.
You can't leave
Jesus Christ.
You can't leave me here to do this podcast by myself today. So Copycat.
My computer.
Featuring Mr. and Mrs. Whack. I don't know, Tierra Whack. I'm just gonna keep on saying Whack. Yeah, it was Miss Whack. I'm sorry. I just
the song was whack.
I didn't like it. Whack.
I'm not a fan of Melanie.
Not at all.
It was whack.
It was whack. Yeah, I didn't really like it.
It's not our genre to start with.
I didn't vibe with, because I think I listened. Someone forced me to listen to at least one song off that album, K12, and I didn't vibe with that like at all. I was like, this is boring, and I felt the same for when Miss Whack came in. That's when the song got whack, and I was like, hey, this is decent. But other than that, I just thought it was weak and just lacking.
It just felt like a song that didn't make it onto the album.
Yeah.
You know, like it was a reject. Oh, that sounds so mean. It was a good base for a song, but
you don't have to praise everything that we talk about.
I know, but I just don't want to like drag it down because I can't make music. So, like, you know,
but it was garbage, and that's just how it be.
Yeah.
So.
But like. Oh, wait, no, I just agreed to that!
Yep.
No, it was...
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was it.
That's just how it is.
The song was released February 10th. It's on Spotify and everything. If you want to
if for some reason you want to listen to it. I just closed the fucking... I closed the goddamn planning doc. I hate it here.
Stand Atlantic released a new song
I
on
vibed
February
with that
13th.
Hard. I've been listening to Stand Atlantic a ton since that single came out. And if you're listening, I'm coming for your crown.
No.
She told me I can't have it, but she tells me a lot of things I can't have, so here we are. So no album announcement yet, but they released a new song, Shh. And
SHH exclamation mark.
Yeah, Shh. Did you? I don't think you listened to the first single, right?
I might have.
The first single that they dropped, I think it was before we even had the podcast, was "Hate Me Sometimes." And
yeah, I haven't heard that one.
I like that one's heavier than Shh, and
heavier than Shh.
Yeah, and I vibe with that one harder than I do Shh, but Shh is good. I fucking hate this. Is good. I don't know. It's I'm excited for the album because like their first album, Skinny Dipping, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, that's the name.
Was definitely on the more pop punk side, or like, but leaning more on that like pop side of pop punk. They're obviously a pop punk band, but it was leaning more on that pop side. I think this album is leaning more on the punk side of things, and I'm completely content with that. So that should be exciting.
For some reason, I put when I heard the name Stand Atlantic, I always pictured them as like an alt rock band, like in the State Champs area. I don't know. Well, for some reason, it's the name.
They were on Sad Summer with State Champs. So,
oh, for real?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, that's kind of quirky.
Yeah, I missed their set, but they were on that tour with them. So
that's awesome.
And they're currently touring with the Maine over in the UK, and I think they're playing like Austria right now. But they have been playing Shh the entire time while they were over there. So
I liked it. It was a good song.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm excited to see where they go with it, and I'm excited for them to tour because I've missed them multiple times.
Yeah.
So
I finally get to see them.
I will be doing that.
Exactly.
So
I'm hoping the album will be in the same genre. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the album that's where it seems like it's trending. The album, so that's good. I'm excited for that.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So Falling in Reverse, they're touring currently for 10 years. I think it's 10 years of The Drug in Me Is You. So they reimagined the first song on the album, The Drug in Me Is You, and released a song that they've been playing on tour. The Drug in Me is reimagined.
Yeah.
And Sam compared it to like what All Time Low did with Nothing Personal when they reimagined that.
Still Nothing Personal.
Yeah. And I wound up clicking with that hard, but The Drug in Me is reimagined. I haven't listened much to the original, not gonna lie, but I found this just like boring and drawn out too much.
Yeah, definitely.
So
it was chill, but it wasn't. It had like kind of picked up pace.
Yeah,
that was really in the second half of the song, you know.
Yeah. And
it was just they and it was for two. Oh my god, I can't talk. It wasn't even for a long. It was maybe for like 5 seconds where it was upbeat, and then it just went right back to the same chords and everything, and it was kind of. It was sad because if they were gonna pick that up, they should have just drawn it out all the way to the end of the song, but they just kind of picked it up and then just kind of said, okay, we're gonna go back to this sad melancholy vibe.
And after dropping 2 bangers in Drugs and Popular Monster, which I'm sure you probably didn't like either of those considering they were on the heavier side, this was kind of like a disappointment. I know that he was just dropping it because he's like, oh, we're playing this on tour, so might as well drop a studio recording of it, but I just thought it was boring, and Popular Monster is still on the better side of everything they've released since, I think it was Coming Home was the last album they dropped. I don't know. Oh, we're speeding right through this, aren't we? Quick podcast. Yeah, it was a slow week anyway.
We are, because my computer's dying.
Yeah, her computer's dying, and it was a slow week anyway, so, Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish. Oh my god. Now, you see, I've avoided listening to Billie Eilish for as long as I can remember. And tonight I was forced to cave and listen to the song that she dropped on February 13th called No Time to Die for the upcoming James Bond movie. And I thought it was boring.
It was boring?
Yeah, I thought it was boring.
Bruh. Oh, I love that song. Like, it's not her best song, obviously. Because it's I don't know, it is more on the chill side, but like that's kind of whatever. That's kind of the vibe that they were going for, I'm pretty sure. Just kind of like a chill with subtle undertones of past James Bond themes. With the guitar riff at the end, kind of build-up intro at the beginning. Like, I thought they did good, and I think it's really cool that at her age, she's doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's really cool. Very proud of her, even though I don't know her, but like, really cool.
Yeah, still proud
Good
of
job,
her.
Billie.
I just like it was obviously like my introduction to Billie. I've obviously heard parts of like Bad Guy or whatever, and that has always intrigued me to the point where I've thought about listening to the album that she dropped. Was it last year? Mm-hmm. All right. I've thought about paying a visit to that album, but I just never got around to it. And as like my first official introduction, like listening to a full song, I was just disappointed. But I get the hype behind her, and I'm sure that her other stuff where she's not like forced to like make a song that sounds a certain way, because I know she's very creative and like open and like not so the need to do this and like so overproduced. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll pay a visit. Probably not. I'm gonna go listen to like Ice Nine Kills after this. So.
For real, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you should check out her stuff. Like not Don't Smile at Me ish upbeat, but like you would definitely like When We All Fall Asleep.
Yeah, because I've heard it's got like that more melancholy feel to it.
Maybe like.
Did Glory fucking die on me?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Did I actually?
Yeah, I think you died on me. So you're gonna have to say that over again.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't. You would definitely prefer When We All Fall Asleep.
All right.
Yeah, that's some of it. That's basically yeah.
All right, cool. Alex Benja.
Alec Benjamin.
Alec, fuck. I'm tired, bro. Vibing out here.
Alec Benjamin dropped a new single on February 13th titled "Oh My God," and it was good. I liked it. I like Alec Benjamin.
Yeah, I was like half paying attention to the podcast at that point, the playlist at that point, because like we're starting to set up for the podcast. But what I do remember, it was a decent ending to the podcast playlist, so it wasn't horrible. I've never really like given this guy a chance either. Apparently, I've listened to him before, according to my last FM. I couldn't tell you when I did, but that happened. So yeah, it wasn't horrible. I'm not gonna come back to it, except when we have to talk about the album. But
which I will definitely bring up because I like Alec Benjamin. My friend introduced me to him, and very good.
Yeah. So these two windows is dropping soon, April 3rd. I feel like isn't another album dropping that day that I give a shit about? I don't even remember. There's so much.
There's so much happening.
Oh, we have to talk about All Time Low. That's what's dropping then.
All Time. Oh, frick. That's not even on the thing.
We're just going to do that right now before I forget. So All Time Low, woke up this morning. All Time Low was like, hey, we're going to vibe check you. They're dropping a new single on Thursday and an album on April 3rd.
Yes.
Called Wake Up Sunshine.
Wake Up Sunshine, Look Alive Sunshine, and Wake Up Sunshine.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah. So that's what they're doing. And since we're here talking about stuff that happened today, Frank Iero is going to drop a music video.
I think I just died again.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Frank Iero is dropping a music video for his song Basement Eyes tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So go support the Rat Man. Glory died again, so I guess we'll just keep on talking.
Yeah, that's pretty quirky.
Yeah, it's really quirky.
Yeah, that's really quirky. I didn't expect him to continue with Frank Iero and the Future Violet.
I didn't either. Not at all. So that was quirky.
I thought he was just gonna drop it. But like, hey, that's cool. You do what you want to do.
Yeah, bro, buddy. Do whatever you want, bro. It's.
I mean, more content. Like,
yeah, bro.
It's kind of quirky, man.
I was joking with Sam, like he should like release another solo album and then tour all before MCR goes to Australia. So he's got like a month to the day. So Frank, I'm expecting a solo album on Friday, and an entire tour announced on Friday as well. Tickets go on sale when the tour's announced. Friday. Starts on Monday. I'll see ya at the Jersey date, Frank.
Imagine though, that would be
super quirky, bro.
Very quirky.
So just moving right along. Victims Aren't We All, which is Johnny B from Get Scared solo project, and I just can't vibe with it. I thought the song was slow and boring and couldn't hold my attention. I figured you'd like it.
The song was it's not my type of music.
Yeah.
But like if it was put on, I wouldn't turn it off.
Yeah.
You know? But it's just like it's chill, and I might listen to more of his other stuff to see if it's the same.
His other stuff is heavier. It's like heavy metal, like metalcore kind of shit. Just because, Get Scared is definitely on the heavier side, so his music's actually heavier than Get Scared, but this was just, I can't get into his solo stuff to begin with, and this was just boring.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, song released without a music video. It's just kind of vibing there. Its name is My Girl, I'm pretty sure.
My Girl, yeah. And he released an album back in November, and that's why I say I can't vibe with it, just because I couldn't even get through that album in full. I started it, and I'm like, this is just boring. Like, he self-produced it, and you can, like, tell it was self-produced. Like, we're in that day and age where, like, most of the time you can't even tell that it's self-produced. And this just the production sounded like shit on it. And I'm like, I can't even get through this. It's Bullets, but it's Bullets in 2020. Oh. And you can't, like, Bullets.
You can't get away with that.
Bullets is like, Bullets from in 2002 you can get away with, and it aged decently. But this is, like, just bad. I'm like,
you have the tools to make it good.
Not sound like Bullets in 2020.
Yeah. Maybe he was going for that sound, but I doubt it.
I doubt it, yeah. So, moving right along. Set it off.
This is going so fast. This is like a 20-minute podcast.
It is, and then we're gonna show the thing, and we'll be done before 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Set It Off released a new song on February 14th. 1 single second. What'd you think of it, Glory?
Ooh. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Set It Off because the singer sounds like, Patrick Stump. And it kind of bothers me because it sounds like he's copying him, which I know he isn't, but it's just like, it gives me a bad taste in my mouth, you know?
It irks you,
like,
I got you.
Yeah. But, like, does he sound like him? Because that's always...
I don't see it. I don't
know, every time I hear him... Like, it's stronger in Killer in the Mirror. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like, he sounds exactly like him in that song. And it's so weird.
I think I could see it, but they don't have the same vibe at all, I don't think. Like,
no.
Set It Off is much more pop than Fall Out Boy ever will be. So...
Yeah.
That's just how it is. But I guess on some songs you can kind of hear it. Mm-hmm. But, like, overall, I'm trying to think back to, like, live... He didn't sound like Patrick at all, at least in my opinion. I'm also just, my ears are just shot, so there's that too.
That's true, yeah.
So, they've released 3 singles over the course of, like, the past couple months. And, and they've, like, they're putting it into an EP called After Midnight. Well, at least, like, that's what they keep on calling it on Spotify. So, out of all the ones that have been released so far, Catch Me If You Can is still my favorite. With So Predictable still being my least favorite. I thought it was lazy and boring. So one single second is just kind of tossed in the middle there, vibing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not horrible, not good, but like I'd like if you put it on, wouldn't skip it. I'd go out of my way to listen to it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but, it's kind of like it's on, but I don't really feel like turning it off.
Yeah, it's like I gotta get my Set It Off plays up somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, moving right along, Cave Town.
Cave Town! Oh my god. Rose is going to see them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Awesome.
So, Cave Town released a song, EP, song.
He announced a album, though, called Sleepyhead, and it's supposed to come out March 27th.
That is 5 Seconds of Summer Day, so we're going to have a lot to talk about it on that podcast, too. That's good.
Oh my god. Yeah. Awesome.
Very quirky. So,
what'd you think of Sweet Tooth?
I've always thought of, like, fucking Cave Town to be slow and boring. A few times I've listened to it. Like, it's just on the slower and more, like, melancholy melodic side, and it's not for me. But I didn't hate this single. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So that was good. I might own the Cavetown server, like the shitty small one that all 12-year-olds join.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete it. Fucking.
Don't you dare give it to me.
And but I haven't really listened to Cavetown, and this is a decent introduction to him. I didn't hate it, didn't love it, but it's whatever. Just how it be. You're not gonna be like jumping off the walls and out of the rafters when you go to see him live. Just referring to the crazy interview we shot today.
Oh my god, hey.
Let's see that soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. And the last topic here, Hollywood Undead. Glory. Glory's alive. Alright, good. Hollywood Undead.
Hollywood Undead
Released a new album on February 14th. Glory, it's almost over. Can your computer last 2 more minutes?
Oh my god. What is happening?
Hollywood Undead announced an album, or dropped an album on February 14th called New Empire Volume 1.
Yes.
And, I've been slowly getting into Hollywood Undead through the singles that Ryan keeps on putting on the playlist, because nobody actually follows Hollywood Undead on the podcast besides her. And I vibed with a couple of songs that were on the playlist, like hard. So I will be paying a visit to that album at some point. I do not know when. So, this person that joined for Billie Eilish and then saw that we were just tired and not about it today. That's the vibe. But yeah.
It's the big vibe.
This is a big vibe. What'd you think of it, Glory?
I wasn't a fan of it, but it's a...
It's definitely, it's heavier than most of the things that were on the playlist, so I'm not surprised, in the slightest bit, that you did not vibe with it.
Yeah.
I don't know, why is the stream quality?
Yeah, I vibe more with, Billy and, Alec and Cavetown. That's my type of genre.
I figured as such, Yeah.
But it's I can respect, that album, because, it's really well mastered, or whatever, produced. I don't speak music, but it's well made, and but I just can't listen to them long because it just makes me nervous. I don't like Scream.
I got that.
Yeah,
valid.
But it's all good. It's cool.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wow. We banged through that.
We're gonna air a...
Yeah, so, Glory died while she was talking.
God, that was
we're gonna be airing an interview tonight. I guess you guys can see it in the title. I had a chance to sit down with someone that we've been planning a podcast for, or an interview with for a while, my good cousin, good friend, good cousin over here, Mr. Highwind. Chris from Highwind came over and he sat down with me, and I asked him some questions. So you're gonna get to see my ugly ass face and Mr. Highwind and I talk about music for 15 minutes and his plans. Oh shit, that's right. I saw him last night. I have to do a fucking show recap. Fuck. Okay. God. All right. So
wake up.
Yeah, waking up live in the cockpit. So I saw. Fuck. It was Out of It. Well, because I missed Someday You'll Know Us. So I saw Out of It, Highwind, Painted Young, and one song of Vista's set last night. And Highwind. Now this was I don't know if you watched the videos I put in other bands. I recorded them so that you guys could have an idea. And I know some of you guys listen to Highwind, so they're in there if you want. So the stage was this tiniest thing in the corner of this bar, and there's this one band comes out as Out of It comes out, and they crammed 5 people onto the stage, and I'm all right, how the hell is my cousin gonna tear this stage up when he gets out on that there? And I was absolutely they were crammed together. The bassist was standing Mikey Way would on stage because he had nowhere else to move. And I'm this is so quirky, but the guy kind of looked like Frank Iero when he was playing. So I'm okay, what the fuck is this garbage? You're either Mikey Way or Frank Iero. You're not both.
He said, "Well, I'm both."
Yeah, so that was garbage. But the guy got a couple of good screams in from out of it, and I just like looked over at my mom and I'm like, that was solid. And she rolled her eyes. I'm like, that was a solid scream. And she's like, shut up.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah. So then Mr. Highwind and friends came out and absolutely tore up that stage, left it in shreds. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, he was doing like leg kicks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? The last time I saw Chris play, it was years ago in his old band, My Lonely Heart, and this was my first time seeing him since then. And he's grown a lot, like on stage and shit. So he was a completely different person on stage last night than he was when I saw him at Game Changer World fucking years ago, 2014, 2015. Shit, it was forever ago.
Wow.
So yeah, that was quirky. And then Painted Young came out. They did a thing. It was quirky or whatever. They did a thing. They played music for a little bit, and then Vista came out. I'm like, Mom, we gotta stay. And I didn't tell her why we had to stay, but it was totally because the lead singer could step on me, and I would thank her.
Oh and my God.
So they come out on stage. They've got everything set up. The guys come out, and they walk up on stage, and they go, all right, guys, Hope wasn't able to make it tonight, so we're just gonna play a bunch of instrumental tracks for you guys.
What?
I'm like, all right, Mom, we can leave.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. It's exactly what happened. I'm like, all right, Mom, we can leave. This isn't cool anymore. Aww. I'm like, she's not going to step on me, so we can leave now.
So what's the point?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's quirky. That's what happened.
Okay, so, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Except the instrumental part. That's kind of sucky. Yeah, like, I also kind of feel bad for them, though. Like,
yeah. She had, like, some shit going on or whatever. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure I could ask Chris and he'd tell me, but honestly, I don't care. Okay. So that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Anyways, Mr. Highwind and Chris, well, he hates when I call him Mr. Highwind, actually. So Chris from Highwind and I sat down. We talked for a bit. And so this was
just them.
Yeah, just us, because it was at my house, and sadly we couldn't fly Glory in from Virginia.
God.
Atticus in from California to get them to all
and
sit
Ferris
down. And
Ferris in from Maryland, DC.
And, Glory from, or Rayanne from
Georgia.
We couldn't get them all in to chill at my house for 15 minutes. Sadly.
That would have been sick, though. One day.
One day. So, without further ado, this has been the Good Noise Podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
And, we did a rapid fire one tonight. So, I swear.
Because we're both tired.
Yeah, we had a long day today. Lots of interviews.
Lots of interviews,
actually.
And meetings. It was great. Mm-hmm. Great. Good day.
It was a good day. Busy day over here at...
Productive.
Busy day over here at the Good Noise Podcast Central. And,
I did not like...
So, without further ado, this has been the Good Noise Podcast.